Lesson 7. Who is he, sir? 선생님, 누가 그분이십니까? In this lesson, you'll learn the Korean third-person pronouns. The English equivalents are he, she, and they. 그 is he, 그녀 is she, and 그들 or 그녀들 is they. In Korean, the third-person pronouns 그, 그녀, 그들, and 그녀들 are not preferably used in spoken language. We use these more in written language. In spoken language, we tend to refer to a third person with the demonstrative 이, 그, or 저 with a noun that describes the person. For example, instead of 그, we say 그애, 그 사람, 그 남자, etc. 그애 means that child. 그 사람 means that person. And 그 남자 means that man. Let me tell you how to distinguish the demonstrative adjectives. 그 is used for someone or something nearer to the listener than to the speaker. Or we use 그 when someone or something is out of sight but already recognized by the listener. And both 이 and 저 refer to someone or something in sight. 이 is close to the speaker and 저 is far from the speaker and the listener. Here are some examples. Let's say you are at a cake shop. The Korean expression to ask price is 얼마예요? Pointing to the cake close to you, you say 이 케이크는 얼마예요? How much is this cake? Point to the cake nearer to the clock, you say 그 케이크는 얼마예요? How much is that cake? And pointing to the cake far from both the clock and you, you say 저 케이크는 얼마예요? How much is that cake over there? When you study the Korean personal pronouns, you see there are two categories, casual and polite forms. For example, 나 is casual and 저 is polite. The polite forms of the third-person pronouns are distinguished by 이분, 그분, and 저분. 이분 is this person, 그분 is that person, and 저분 is that person over there. The word 분 is honorific of 사람, meaning person. Let's see some examples. 이분은 저희 선생님이세요. This person is our teacher. 그분은 제 아버지세요. That person is my father. 저분은 누구세요? Who is that person over there? 이분, 그분, and 저분 are all singular. You can make the plural forms by attaching 들. As you see in the second person pronouns, 너희들, 당신들, and 그대들, 들 is a suffix for plurality. So these people is 이분들, those people is 그분들, and those people over there is 저분들. Related to the lesson today, I want you to check this question. 선생님, 누가 그분이십니까? Jesus healed the man born blind. There was a man who was born blind. His main source of income was begging. One day, Jesus saw him on the street. He felt pity on this beggar and opened his eyes. It was such a joy not only to him, but to everyone who knew him. However, some Pharisees were not happy at all. They rather accused Jesus as a sinner for the reason that the day Jesus performed the miracle was a Sabbath, and others doubted the healing itself. What an irony is it? While the Pharisees were still arguing each other over this miracle, Jesus met the man again, who had been blind but healed. This time, Jesus invited him into a deeper understanding of who Jesus is. Jesus asked him, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" In other words, Jesus asked him if he knew Jesus as the Messiah. The man asked, "Who is it, sir? Tell me, so that I may believe in him." Jesus revealed to him he is the one. It was the moment that Jesus gave him the realization of who Jesus was. The man said, "Lord, I believe." He was so blessed that he got healed both physically and spiritually. The question of the healed beggar, "Who is it, sir?" can be translated to "선생님, 누가 그분이십니까?" 선생 means, in general, a teacher. And 님 is a suffix attached when you call or refer to someone with respect. For example, 목사 is a pastor, but when you call him, you should say 목사님. Do you remember the title that Peter might use to call Jesus? Yes, it is 주님. 주 means master or lord, and 님 is an honorific suffix. In the Korean culture, you call 선생님 not only to a teacher by profession, but also someone with respect. That's why the English title sir or ma'am is translated to 선생님. The beggar would call Jesus as 선생님 with respect, because by that time the identity of Jesus was not revealed to him. 누가 is an interrogative, meaning who. 누가 is the subject form and 누구 is the form to use as an object or a complement. Let's check some examples. 누가 학생이에요? Who is a student? 누가 와요? Who is coming? 누가 누구를 사랑해? Who loves who? 누구세요? Who are you? One last thing you need to review is the verb conjugation of 이시다. 이시다 is the honorific verb of 이다. 이셔, 셔, casual, 이세요, 세요, polite, 이십니다, 십니다, formal, declarative, 이십니까, 십니까, formal, interrogative. For a consonant ending noun or pronoun, you use 이셔, 이세요, 이십니다, and 이십니까. For a vowel ending noun or pronoun, you use all. Let's go back to our Bible story. 선생님, 누가 그분이십니까? The man who had been blind asked Jesus. In this question, 그분 refers to the Messiah. Jesus answered, "He is the one speaking with you." Certainly, Jesus who healed this blind man was the Messiah. The answer of this blind man is, "Lord, I believe." 주님, 내가 믿습니다. What a wonderful day was it to this man. Complete healing was given to him as he met Jesus. Now, Jesus is not 선생님 to him anymore. He became 주님. Who is it, sir? 선생님, 누가 그분이십니까? How was the lesson today? I hope you learned something. See you next time. 다음에 또 만나요.